What's up YouTube? This is Hail Brando. Welcome back to another video. Now if you've seen from the title, I'm talking about PUBG, Player vs. Unknown Battleground. And you're probably wondering, hey Hail Brando, if you're making a video about PUBG, why don't you have video of the game? Well, let me tell you something. I refuse to touch that fucking piece of shit of a game. And the reason why I'm not putting any videos onto it is for that reason. And I'm gonna explain why. If you don't like the fact that the video does not have the gameplay to support this, don't worry, you can find video clips of this online. Trust me, a lot of people are talking about this. So consider that kind of like a whole, hey PUBG, go fuck yourself middle finger. I'm gonna talk about your game, but not show any gameplay about it. I'm a small time YouTuber, only 87 subscribers, so it's like I don't give a fuck at this point, right? If people want to get mad at me for that sort of reason, whatever. Either way, to get onto the premise of this issue, I fucking hate PUBG. Okay, I'm the kind of person that's gonna say I love me a good battle royale game, 100 players out on the battlefield. You have to find materials, you gotta find weapons, find armor, find ammo, find health, all that stuff, so you can survive. Work with teammates, work on your own, doesn't matter. Fortnite battle royale does that great, and then like PUBG getting on that case saying that they stole their idea from them, blah blah blah. That's a whole other story on here. The reason why I'm making this video is that PUBG is actually on Xbox right now, and in the state that it is in, it is horrendous. I play on PlayStation, so you're wondering why I'm talking about Xbox? That'll come down in just a minute, but let me just tell you this right now. The state that PUBG is on Xbox One right now is horrendous. The rendering outfit onto that just bogs to hell. Where the fact is that the textures look like something from the PlayStation 1. Holy crap, the rendering of it reminds me of like back when DayZ Standalone first started off. Like with rendering not happening at all, and then even get me started when other players start coming in. Like when you have like 100 players on a thing that cannot even render properly, ooh, you got a lot of issues going on here. The fact that there's so much item displacement all over the map and just a whole bunch of things. Like the game has to render the fact that there is the map that you're playing on, so there's one thing you have to worry about. Then the fact that there's randomly generated weapons and armor and all the other things, so there's another thing. So there's bogging down the systems already. And then the fact that you got like 100 players on different ping going on to it, and the game has to compensate. Oh crap, which ping should I go on? Because you're gonna get a lot of lag compensation onto that. So already there, you're kind of fucked right there. The fact that the game doesn't render properly, because if the game's not rendered in the texture properly, who's to say that the player that's shooting at you is invisible on your screen, or you don't hear anything, and then the game just decides to catch up after you die? Okay, so we already got problems with that. The way that PUBG came on Xbox is horrendous, and the fact that people have to pay for this, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Now, that's not the reason why I just chose never to play that game. I chose never to play the game because of the experience I've had. My computer can't run it, so you could say that that's one of the reasons you can go like, "Oh, hey, oh, Brandon, that's not fair. You're ripping on a game because you can't play. You should be happy that it's on console." Nah, 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 nah. See, I have a friend of mine who has a monster of a computer. Like he can play games at ultra max, and it's just a beautiful thing. Like it's one of the things I'm envious of the PC. Just the fact of how amazingly beautiful a game can look once you have an all ultra max graphics and it can handle that. Like if he can run this thing and it can run at a solid 60 to 50 frames per second type thing, or even above and beyond. If he puts that thing even below ultra max, he's running that thing 60 max and higher. But he bought the game. He texts me up. He goes like, "Hey, oh Brando, come over here, play the game with me. Like I just got it. Let's take turns doing battle royale." I thought, okay, that's fine. Like I love me a good battle royale game. So I get over there, and he gives me the first try. Says like, "You can play it first." I'm thinking it's because he has to go take a shit. I'm thinking to myself, "Oh, okay, that's great, yeah." So I'm playing it for about 10 or 15 minutes, looking for items and all that. And I find a couple of items. I go like, "Oh, look at that! I got a shotgun. I got an assault rifle. I'm gonna go with the assault rifle more." And I see a player running across the field. I'm thinking to myself, 10 minutes in, first player, 80 people left. I thought, and my friend comes back. I go like, here's this castle. I'm gonna go kill him. So I start blasting. He returns fire, and I'm hiding behind cover, and then I come up and I kill him. So I thought, oh, great, cool, first kill of PUBG. Let's go and find another one. And I saw that there was a jeep. So as I'm running towards the jeep, the game starts going a little crazy. I'm thinking to myself, what's wrong with this? And then it takes me out into the main menu. And then we get a notification saying that the account has been banned for stream sniping or something along that. I can't remember the exact same thing, but pretty much essentially we were banned, or my friend was banned for stream sniping. And come to find out that the guy that we sniped was a YouTuber who was streaming during that time. He found this out later on, so we didn't know. We were going like stream sniping. What the hell? Like, how can they say that we were stream sniping? Like, what kind of proof do you have? So my friend's visibly upset. This is like a 30, I think it was like $40, $50 game on Steam. I can't even remember the price at this point. So I said, hey, look, like, can't Steam just like refund? Like, can't you do like refunds on Steam? He goes like, oh yeah, okay. Steam won't even let him fucking refund the game that he cannot play anymore after we've only played it for about 10 to 15 minutes because of the fact he got banned. Here's the issue that I'm having with PUBG and a lot of YouTubers when they're playing PUBG. Why the fuck are you crying for stream sniping when you're streaming your fucking game? Because I've noticed that some of these YouTubers who are playing this game, they blatantly show, or by accident, show what the server are and all that, right? So why the fuck are you crying stream sniper when you're streaming it live? And then you have a little cry fest because of the fact that you got killed. First of all, maybe it could be the fact that you just suck at the game and it's good entertainment when people see you crying and weeping that you died. Suck it up, Muffin. Pull your balls outside your body and then try again. Simple as that. Life is video games are just about that. You try again if you fuck up. Okay? But no, because it's the YouTubers that made PUBG the way it is, streaming it and showing it all around, the devs decide we should probably keep these YouTubers happy, because if we don't keep them happy, they're not going to stream our game, and more people are not going to play our game. So because they're trying to appease the YouTubers that are playing their game, and they start crying out stream sniper, stream sniper, stream sniper, they go and ban the player that killed them, and then those people are out $40 or $50. There are people going around saying that it won't land on PS4, that it's exclusive to PC and Xbox One. Thank fucking God for that, because we don't need that type of shit on PlayStation. Xbox people, I'm sorry, if you bought it for Xbox, you're kind of fucked. Because I don't know if they're fixing the issue with stream sniping. It's like, I think they should just put a warning tag. If you are streaming, we are not taking responsibility. If you die, it's your own risk. It's like, oh my God, it's like, fucking Christ, people. And like, if it seems like I'm really passionate about this, is because it's so idiotically stupid that, first of all, we got that issue with people crying stream sniper and they're getting banned with no reason whatsoever. If the people were like reviewing the player who killed the other player, and they saw, okay, there's anti-cheat thing, or like if there's like video onto it and they can prove it, it's like, how can you prove it's someone stream sniping you? How can you prove that? That's like saying that I got hit with a tomato, but I didn't know who did it, but I'm gonna blame that guy just because of the fact that he was probably near me at the time. It's like, I had no physical proof that he threw it, but I'm gonna keep on crying. He threw the tomato. He threw the tomato. He threw the tomato, until eventually they just die. They just give in and go like, yeah, okay, he threw the tomato. It's like, this is ridiculous, people. And like I said before, and I've said it multiple times, the way that PUBG came out for the Xbox is just horrendous. It's not as bad as No Man's Sky by a far margin, where how that game came out so bad, but the fact of it was a bad port. It's a bad port for Xbox, and they're gonna have to do a lot of patches just to make it what it is. But if people have to actually pay for that, and they have to pay full price, and they're getting a game that's basically broken, sorry, you should have luck at this point. And if it doesn't come on PlayStation, I'm happy, because I wouldn't touch that with a. I wouldn't even touch it with a 10-foot pole. I wouldn't even make the pole touch the game with that's how much I hate that game. And mostly because of the fact of the experience I had. That one experience I had, and I never want to touch it again. I wanted to buy it for my computer just to see, hey, maybe it works on my computer if I put it on all those settings. But I didn't want to take that risk of what if I get banned because of supposedly stream sniping. So coming into this, and you're wondering like, what's the whole point of this? I'm just saying this right now. Don't buy PUBG. It's a risk. That's like if you're gonna waste $50 on a game or 60 or however much it costs on Xbox, you might as well just take a lighter and light that money on fire because you're playing Russian roulette with PUBG because you don't know if the person you're gonna kill is supposedly a big time streamer, a big time Twitch, and they'll whine and cry and weep until the devs just bans that person that killed them. But either way, this has been the Halo Brano. If you agree or disagree with what I just said about PUBG, if you're a fan of PUBG, I don't care. Just leave a comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about the game. I played it, like I said, for that 10 minutes, and that's what happened. I could have been the unlucky, unfortunate person on there, but there should have been a warning type of thing. They shouldn't just you can't be banned. You shouldn't be banned for something like that. Like there should be like a warning type thing, and like the more strikes you have on it, the more likely you're gonna get banned type thing, right? But either way, if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button and also hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Hit that bell icon. I sometimes live stream a lot of the games. I'm gonna try to at least get like one video every couple days or so. I'm not gonna do that whole one video a day thing because that's just too much on me. But one video every couple days. But like I said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon so you always know what I'm doing, when I'm doing it, and all that stuff. Leave a comment in the comment section below if you agree or disagree. I'm always open for discussion. If you disagree with what I just said and PUBG is not the game that I just described, tell me and link me some things that prove me wrong, and I'll definitely look at them and then I'll do a follow up. If you prove me wrong that the game's actually gotten better on Xbox, I'll do a follow up and say like, hey, they actually fucking fixed their shit. But until then, it's a fucking piece of shit. Don't touch it. This has been Hale Brando, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.